Hello everybody and welcome back to this week's Competitive Modern League. Today we're playing round 3 with Sultai Eternal Command. The list is here before you. If you'd like to see the deck tech, check the description of the video for a link to the league playlist. Watch round 1. That's where I do all of my deck techs. Before I get started, I'm going to put a couple of cards in the upper right hand corner of the screen having to do with things like my other YouTube channel. I just recently posted a video in which me and my family went for a visit to a cute Swiss village, and I do my photography things, so I'd appreciate it if you would give that content a chance, even though it's not magic related. Then also put another link to my latest vlog about the best Magic the Gathering bag ever, at least in my opinion. I don't think there's anything else. Just a quick mention, if you like my videos, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already. See you in a flash with Sultai Eternal Command. It would seem that the flash got stuck. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Mulligan, no lands. You know, this is reminding me, there actually is something I wanted to say about this deck. I'm going to click back over real quick. Just forgot. And that is actually Thirst for Knowledge. Now, this is somewhat conjecture at this point because, you know, I'm still new to the deck. But I think I would consider making the search for Azcanta a Thirst for Knowledge, at least to start. I would try it if I played this deck again. And the reason is, I don't know that you want to overload on them. But I'm trying to figure out how to articulate this. Basically, Aether Vial gives you a mana advantage. The deck is also pretty efficient, but in theory, you kind of have a way to, like, if you go Vial in 1 and then Thoughtseize, tick up Vial, play a Goyf, tap your mana, play a Goyf, you have this mana advantage that allows you to empty your hand. And so the deck could actually benefit from a way to just draw extra cards because it has this ability to play its... If the Vial's on 1 and things go according to plan, you can kind of exhaust your resources more quickly than other decks because you have both your mana to spend on things and your Aether Vial activation to spend on things. And I think you can get yourself into a position where you're kind of just drawing off the top of your deck relatively quickly. Whereas Thirst for Knowledge could help you just kind of refill and dig for other stuff and get rid of the extra Aether Vials. It draws cards so that you can cast more spells, basically. And it would be good with Snapcaster Mage and Eternal Witness. So something that I'm keeping in mind. I want to see, like, how often do I draw Aether Vial? How often do I empty my hand? Things like that. Plus, just I feel like having card draw would be good in a deck like this that is kind of it is definitely intending to go long. Okay, so we're going to keep this, put this on the bottom. We have... Interaction would be nice, but we have a turn 1 Vial, and we have good mana. So let's go with that. Just gonna lead on Darkslick Shores. I don't see a reason to lead on anything else here. I can go like Darkslick into Forest, or just Darkslick, Aether Vial, Polluted Delta, get an Overgrown Tomb. Then this could. Maybe I want to get... Actually, I think I want to get Watergrave Breeding Pool. That would give... All of our lands would make blue. No, I don't want to get Watergrave Breeding Pool. Oh, I hate the mana in this deck. I always complain about it. I need double green and triple blue. So, Darkslick Shores, Breeding Pool. I guess... Is there multiple Breeding Pools could work, I suppose? I don't think I need double black for anything. Yeah, if there's 2 Breeding Pools. I'm not too familiar with the mana base. Okay, so we need to look for a Fatal Push. Abrupt Decay is a fantastic start. Let's go ahead and get the Vial going. Abrupt Decay is definitely what we're looking for. We can tick up Vial, but we'll just prioritize probably casting this Abrupt Decay next turn. What would be bad? Etched Champion would be kind of miserable. Although what's interesting is because this deck plays... If he taps out here and doesn't play another creature... Oh, it looks like he's going to. But then we can just kill the Abrupt Decay. Well, that has to die pretty much immediately. Guess to put a counter on Ravager, but Maybe that's okay. I'm gonna fetch shock. I want to get. I want to prioritize getting our mana good so that we can cast our spells. Yes, I'm gonna use that. The other Aether Vial is garbage. Let's look at the mana base real quick here. Huh. I'm not going to try to fix the mana, like I said last game, but if we did have Breeding Pool, like Breeding Pool right now would give us triple blue, double green, the black that we need, kind of have everything. I suppose I could have got a forest to save a little life, but is there any reason to do this now? Yeah, of course there is. It's still Overseer. What am I thinking? I don't want him to activate that. So obviously he's going to sack this to Ravager, put another token on Ravager. Next turn we do have Snapcaster Mage. On turn 3, which is pretty cool, we have Snapcaster Mage, Flashback, and Abrupt Decay instead of turn 4 because of Aether Vial. So that's kind of the mana advantage that I was talking about a moment ago. I see some people activate Vials and then do nothing with them just as like some matter of principle. I'm not going to do that. We are going to have to get rid of this. It's really too bad we can't cast 2 spells a turn. I guess there's a chance, like, if we draw a Fatal Push. We're probably going to have to kill this plating, though. I don't know that we're in a position to go into plating management mode. If we draw a push, though, I would actually very much consider Snap, Decay on this, push this. Although we might just need to. I would really like him not to get value out of his Arcbound Ravager tokens. We'd probably just draw like another Vial here though and be sad. So let's see. I never can get these triggers right on Magic Online. What I want to yield. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess if I say yes, I am yielding. Yeah. All right, land wasn't great. So now we can get another force. I guess we can play the other Vial. We're never going to get Goyf big enough to block this thing, unfortunately. So here I think we can just get the other green source that we know we're going to need. Then this can get a blue source and our mana that looks good for in a game for a change. Yeah, so let's play this Vial. Snapcaster on Abrupt Decay unfortunately is going to make the Goyf smaller. And I don't think that there's necessarily a oh my, another plating. Okay. We need a Maelstrom Pulse. Okay, sorry about that. Maintenance. Well, we're going to do something with the Snapcaster Mage, for sure. Target that Abrupt Decay. Let's block this thing. I guess he's going to try to... He wants to animate to put counters from Ravager. I don't think we can win this game. Excuse me. We can't take 8 from this. We can't like just go to damage. We can't Abrupt Decay this, because I believe Abrupt Decay is non-land, right? Yeah. We can't kill both Platings, and they keep making his threats like undeal-withable. Yeah, I kind of don't think there's necessarily any reason to wait or to like do anything before he animates. Because I think what he needs to do here is just kind of ignore this actually, and just like I have to Abrupt Decay something here. So if I Abrupt Decay this Plating, just sacrifice it, put a counter on Arcbound Ravager. This is I think if I knew what I was drawing, like if I knew I was going to draw another Abrupt Decay, I could just go for Plating Destruction here. But if I draw a Plating, I can't kill all of. Let's see. Right now I have no answer to his. I think actually I have to kill the Plating, as odd as that sounds. And the reason is, so if I kill a creature and then next turn I draw a removal spell, I'm just dead to like any random. I'm just dead to this. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no way I'm going to draw enough Fatal Pushes plus this Abrupt Decay by next turn to kill all of these creatures, and all of these creatures at this moment can kill me. I can chump some of them, but it's going to just be a chump. It's not a real answer. So the only way I can potentially see myself getting out of this is to reduce the potency of the threats that he has to try to buy a few turns by killing the Cranial Platings. So I'm just going to go ahead and Abrupt Decay this Plating. Now maybe if I draw another Abrupt Decay, I have a chance. Otherwise, I'm just going to lose this game anyway. So I'll just hit 6 here. Okay, so he's going to actually he's animating for more points of damage. We're going to block this. Tarmogoyf's now a 3/4. It's interesting that he sacrificed that. So I guess he's just going to go all in on Arcbound Ravager. I don't think he needed to do that. If he goes all in on Arcbound Ravager and I draw a Fatal Push, I guess he's got to at least keep 2 creatures, right? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm just not thinking straight. I couldn't block this. That wins the game. Okay. So, let's see here. Spyglass seems reasonable because we can name Arcbound Ravager, we can name Cranial Plating. The Ceremonious Rejections obviously are completely great. The Maelstrom Pulse is great. All this stuff seems really good. Things that seem less good to me are these Cryptic commands. Maybe even this other Hostage Taker. It's kind of slow, but at least it interacts with his creatures. I think we're just going for a... I don't think we want Cryptic Command in this deck. I think we're just going for value removal removal value deck, basically. I'm not sure, but I don't mind keeping in the Thoughtseizes. It might seem bad, and maybe it is. Maybe we want to trim one. I also think Search for Escanta is a little too slow, personally. I don't want to lose. I want to lose the Goyfs because I want the pressure. I want all of my removal spells. Okay, so we can probably trim a Hostage Taker because it's just expensive. I want the Thoughtseize. Maybe we don't need the Thoughtseizes because we have all of these ceremonious rejections. But I don't know. Maybe we do. Like the if I can Thoughtseize away something like an Etched Champion, then even though it costs me 2 life, I'm kind of fine with that because I'm imagining like the Jeskai matchup that it really hinges around. You know what I can actually board out? I think I can board out some Vials because I'm not going for like this infinite loop with Eternal Witness. I'm really just like want to draw removal spells and get value back with Eat Witness. I think that this is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot. Yeah, so the Thoughtseize gives me positive ways to interact with things like Etched Champion, Arcbound Ravager before they become a problem. Okay, so let's play first. This hand is doesn't seem great. Well, if we find removal with the Serum Visions, then I think we're an okayish. Well, I'm gonna mulligan actually because we need to find removal and we need to find colored sources, and I feel like that is asking a lot. Okay, so even though this is a 1-lander, the Fatal Push I think even just maybe makes it better. I'm gonna keep that on top. I'm actually gonna shock with this Overgrown Tomb. The reason is, if he plays a creature this turn, I just mostly want to kill it so I can keep pace with what he's doing, I think. Especially if it's something like a Vault Scourge. If he doesn't play anything, then fine, whatever. Okay, yeah, so whatever. I'm not going to kill the Ornithopter. Alright, so he's kind of off to a slow start, which is good. And I also feel like I don't need to take an additional 2. I could try to actually... I could put the 0-1 in play just to get it going. Put myself at 16. I don't think I need to. I think I can be more patient than that. Because it is also possible that like he just plays 1 creature this turn. I can push it. Oh, he's probably going to play more. He's got a bit of mana. Etched Champion would be terrible. That's like the one thing I don't want to see. It looks like an Etched Champion or an Aether Grid. Get rid of... Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is problematic. There's just nothing we can do about it. We didn't have a hand disruption spell either, so we're probably going to lose to that card. Might be able to keep it at bay with, like, by attacking with a Tarmogoyf if we can pressure him and... We do have a chance for an Engineered Explosives somewhere in our deck. I will kill that. Alright, I'll go and play the Goyf at this point. Plating on Champion would be terrible. But we don't have an instant speed way to stop that anyway. Like... If he, the reason I'm playing the Goyf is because while we have these pushes, like I said, if he goes like I'm gonna play a Cranial Plating, and then that's like the worst thing that could happen. Then we can't do anything about that, and we did nothing with our turn. Another Etched Champion, 4 mana. All right. I guess we die to this too. This game's over. Okay, we have no way to deal with this in our deck. We have no exile effects. At least in Jeskai you get Path to Exile. I was like, don't even want an Inquisition. But he's going to probably be able to play his hand out anyway, so... I guess I can just look. Still Overseer, Signal Pest. Yeah, so he would have just played his hand out and attacked regardless. Alright, well... GG. Unanswered Etched Champion and a thing I can't kill. and a thing I can't block. Take 7. Is there any way in our deck to make Goyf a 5/6? I don't think so. Kill this. Play a land. I'm attacking because it's pointless to block this. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry, we're taking 9. If we're taking 9 if he activates this, is what I'm trying to say. Can he activate this twice? 1, 2, 3. No. We're at 4. So I guess that means that we can block this. Well, 4 is basically dead against Galvanic Blast, so whatevs. Could we even block? I guess we could have been blocking this the whole time, actually. Man, I really need to learn how to play this deck. There's just so many little things that I'm not used to thinking about, like looking at what's... Like, I was asking if we could make Goyf a 5/6, but I didn't really look. I just assumed there was a land in the graveyard. So we could have been blocking this. We could block it now. So we're dead to Galvanic Blast. Oh, well, no, we're just dead to the activations of this anyway. Yeah, so maybe... I don't know that we would have won this game, but I could have been blocking this Hazaret. So that was kind of puntish. But... Alright, well, another lesson to be learned playing these green cards that I never play. You know, I usually joke around and I say that green cards are filthy. That they're like icky, gross green cards, you know, creatures, slimy things. I kind of like Tarmogoyf. I kind of like Eternal Witness, I'm not going to lie. I just need to learn to remember to double check the graveyard. So what have we done wrong with Tarmogoyf? We had the infamous Tarmogoyf block. That was terrible. And then we had the I'm going to look at the graveyard and say, can we make Tarmogoyf a 5/6? I don't think so. But just kind of forget about the land. Alright. I think I'm going to have to play this league. I'm going to have to play this. Well, I'm going to have to play with this deck again. I'm going to have to like make these mistakes. Maybe I'll do it next week. Maybe I'll wait a week. But I want to play it again once I've kind of cleared up some of this. I said in the beginning it's going to be like a little messy. And I actually don't think it's been that bad, all things considered. There's been a couple of plays like that, but it's not like I'm completely failing here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the matches. I'm going to put some links in the corners of the screen for you to check out. Landscape photography stuff, Magic Vlog stuff. Is there anything else that I am forgetting to mention? If you like the videos, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.